Hey everyone, how's it going? Cloud here, and welcome to my guide on the Death of Chivalry quest. Now, for this quest, there are no actual skill requirements or quest requirements. However, you will have to be doing a bit of combat in this quest. It's based around your life points and combat levels, so it's different for each person, but the strategy is the same. So you just need to be a bit tactical with combat, which I'll talk about a bit further on. But that is it for requirements. As for the items, so you're going to need combat equipment. I recommend having the best out of whatever you're good at, so either melee, ranged or magic. Bring the appropriate weapon and armor for that skill. You won't have to have it straight away from the start. There will be a point where you can access the bank to get it before the battle, so don't necessarily worry about carrying it around now. Obviously you'll need some food for the battle, and you do need 5 free inventory slots in order to obtain this outfit near the start of the quest. And as for enemies to defeat, you will need to defeat 5 Black Knights, Fern, Dawn, and several summoned skeletons, and Sir Owen. Now, like I said, it's all different life points for each player. If you're level 1, level 10 Constitution even, then the bosses are going to have pretty low life points. And again, if you're 99 Constitution doing this quest, then they'll have a lot larger life points, but it'll be based around your level. So it's good. It's the same difficulty overall, really. But that is it for requirements and items. Now on to the quest starting point. So we're currently at the Edgeville Lodestone, which can be accessed via the Lodestone network. If you don't have this one unlocked and wish to unlock the other ones as well, I have a guide in the description below, and it's definitely worth having full access to the Lodestone network just to speed up the completion of quests. But from here we're going to head to the quest starting point, which is just outside the Edgeville Monastery, literally just to the west of us several places, and we need to go speak to Sir Owen to start the quest. So when you approach Sir Owen, he will tell you the owl's hoot at midnight, respond with any available options, and Sir Owen will explain that Sir Armic Vars sent him to the area for a mission, but that his contact hasn't arrived yet. After that, you're interrupted by a cutscene of Sarah Domin arriving to the area. So you can choose any options you want regarding Sarah Domin, whether you worship him, hate him, etc, etc. As you progress through the conversation, Sarah Domin will tell you that his enemies, the Kinshra, have discovered a powerful weapon last used during the Third Age, and he needs you to prevent them from using it. Accept the quest, and since you will need a disguise to enter the fortress, take the armour just southwest of you, made up of the Black Knight Captain's helm, cuirass, gown, gauntlets and boots. You want to equip the full armour and return to Sarah Domin, and he'll tell you that you'll be impersonating Captain Dolcin, the overseer of the Black Knights. So Owen will accompany you as your prisoner, and with your permission, Sarah Domin will teleport you to the entrance of the Black Knight's fortress. So during this next bit, you'll be travelling through the fortress, and you will get stopped by different characters, and basically you need to make yourself not suspicious by giving the appropriate answer. Now, Captain Dolcin is obviously going to be an evil, aggressive type person, so you want to go for the sort of negative answers all the time. So you'll be stopped by the fortress guard, and regardless of your first answer to his question, your suspicion bar will be raised to 25. The guard will ask you what you're doing with the Knight of Sarah Domin. If you put, I thought I had to give him a tour. You want to say he's my prisoner, no, I have something special planned for him, I'm taking my captive to the tallest tower, or my reason none of your concern. So once you do that, you should go through and your bar should have gone down slightly. As you continue up, you'll be stopped by another soldier. You want to respond to him, are you suggesting I cannot handle a mere knight? And that will make your suspicion go even lower. Head northwest and speak to the fortress guard next to the staircase. Again, he'll ask you what you're doing, and you want to say either what do you want, maggots, or the prisoner is to be sacrificed. You'll now be on the first floor. Head to the southern part of the building and speak to Hyfrut Merius, who's the priest, who will try to give you the mark of Sarah Domin. Don't take off your helmet, because obviously they'll know it's not Captain Dolcin. And you want to say that you will return after you deal with the Temple Knight. Basically refuse to have the mark of Zamorak, otherwise you'll be forced to take your helmet off. If you pray at the altar of Zamorak just nearby to you, you'll reduce your suspicion bar even lower as well. Next, if you go up another southeast staircase, you'll be spoken to by another fortress guard. Tell him that this one's stubborn and he needs some extra encouragement to make your suspicion go down again. On the second floor, you'll then be stopped by Lieutenant Graves, who will inform you that the witch has escaped and the operation has been sabotaged. You want to say Stand aside, I will handle this, and while you're talking, Sarowen will sneak up behind him and knock him out. You can search the body for 250 coins as well if you like. You're given the choice to kill Graves or tie him up. Pick either option, and then you'll head to Captain Dawson's quarters directly down the hallway. So you want to search Dawson's desk in the northeastern area to find his journal, which you're unable to unlock. You want to then head up the stairs to the ritual chamber and search the wardrobe for a letter from Lord Decarius. Search the box of candles for 3 red candles. Search the shelf for chalk, and then take the grimoire and now read the grimoire to learn the ritual, and you'll gain 250 magic experience. If you don't have a tinderbox in your tool belt, you can take one in the corner as well. So first thing you want to do is use your chalk on the magic circle to repair the symbol on there. Your character should automatically create the correct symbol. Now you need to replace all 3 candles that have melted with the ones in your inventory and light them. And now you need to do an incantation for each candle in a specific order. Now if you read the grimoire, it tells you what words to use and what candle to use it on, and you can check before you do the incantation for each candle. So I believe the incantation is different for each player, so you'll have to obviously do that bit yourself, but literally it's very easy. Just go by the book, you can't go wrong then. After chanting it, the last candle, a portal will open up to an unknown realm. You now want to prepare for battle by using the convenient bank chest in the same room. Obviously, like I said, you want to have the equivalent armour and weapon to whatever style you're best at, whether it's melee, magic or range. I personally recommend melee or range is going to be the best approach, as one of the enemies you'll be fighting will be using magic. So yeah. So as you go through the portal, you'll be led to a Sabotage crypt with 3 black knights torturing a damsel. After the cutscene, you want to dispatch off the 3 black knights, which shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Again, their life points will depend on yours, so I will also help fight with you as well. Once you've defeated them all, search their bodies to find some coins and a cage door key, which you can use to unlock the damsel's cage. She'll explain that she is Dawn, a sister of the Abbey. Dawn will tell you that the Black Knights have found a weapon sealed behind a holy barrier, and they're trying to sacrifice her to breach the barrier. You're given a choice of what to do, but she'll stay in the main area regardless of your decision. You can search the supply crate nearby for 100 fire runes and 200 water runes if you like, and also take the handwritten message from the crate in the southeast corner. And then you want to enter the doorway to the east to a crypt filled with the bodies of the Saradomus warriors. Next, you want to open the portcullis to the south, gaining 125 strength experience. You want to head to the centre of the new room, looting the Black Knight's bodies for some coins if you like, and then speak to Fern, the ghost of a fallen centaur. Her duty is protect Elora's wand, a powerful wand of her sister Elora the Life-Giver. Fern's duty is to judge the virtue of those who attempted to wield the wand, and you'll have to defeat her in battle to take it. The fight against her is fairly easy. There is a point where she'll do an attack. I believe she does like a, she says a phrase or something. As she does it, she'll run towards you, shooting lightning out of her staff. So basically all you need to do to dodge it is just run away from her. Then once you stop doing it, go back and carry on fighting her. Once Fern is killed, head to the barrier to the wand in the south, and you'll have to now solve a matching puzzle to lower the second barrier and access the wand. Now there's 16 total tiles, and they are in pairs of 2, so basically you've got 8 symbols, 8 different symbols in total, and there'll be matching pairs scattered around. Now it took me a couple of attempts to do it, but then I realised that, as far as I know, I believe it's the same for each player. So basically what I shall do is I will pause the screen showing what all the correct symbols are that you need to list, and basically all you need to do then is just keep matching each pair until you've basically put symbols across all the tiles. You're allowed to get the pairs incorrect about 8 times I think, and then after that the puzzle will reset, but like I said, I'm sure it's the same for each player, so just see what's on my screen and make yours match that. The final barrier requires you or Sarowen to sacrifice their blood. After a conversation about whose it is, it doesn't affect the quest, the final barrier will fall and Dawn will teleport in and steal the wand. You want to now head after her. If you head back into the main room and talk to Dawn, after explaining her foul intention, she'll kill Sarowen and raise him both him and the Black Knights from the dead before teleporting away. And now you have to defeat the zombified Owen and the Knights. Again, their life points will be equivalent to what you can manage, but they will be fairly easy. If you can use multiple hitting abilities like Earthquake or Hurricane Tornado, that might be worthwhile doing, as then you can hit all of them at the same time then. Once they are defeated, search Owen's body. You can compose a phrase or a prayer to him if you want, and you can also take his shield as well. However, you don't have to pick it up now, he'll give it to you at the end if you didn't take it. Once you've done that, go north and open the gate again, gaining 125 more strength experience, and enter the main tomb area. And now we have to defeat Dawn to get the wand back. Now again, she will have life points depending on your combat and life point level, and she is the harder fight of the quest, but she is pretty easy. Basically, she'll attack using standard fire strike spells. She also has a special attack where you'll see a cloud appearing around you. You'll have about 2.5 seconds to move out of it before there'll be like a continuous purple cloud that will do damage to you if you stay in it. So basically, you'll see as I'm fighting her, every time she goes to cast a spell around me, I basically run away or run closer to her in order to escape it. She also does a bit of an annoying attack where she'll send you flying back if you're using melee and that, so obviously you have to run up to her again to defeat her. Every time you knock her down to 1/4 of health, she'll summon some skeletons. The first time she summons like 3, I believe, which are like all melee and some range. Again, then when you get to half health, she'll summon more skeletons. I think they increase by 1 each time, but basically every 1/4 health you knock her down, she'll teleport the skeletons and shield herself, so you can't deal any more damage to her until the skeletons have been defeated. However, she will continue to send spells at you, including the purple cloud spell, so do look out for that. But again, that bit's pretty easy, and again, if you've got multiple hitting abilities like Earthquake or Hurricane, it is recommended using that just to defeat them quicker. Then you can focus your attacks on Dawn again. So eventually you will defeat her. To be honest, she isn't really that difficult. All you got to do is just make sure your health doesn't get to too low, keep avoiding the purple clouds, defeat the skeletons as quick as possible when she summons them, and that way she can't keep doing much damage to you before you can hurt her again. And eventually, once she has been defeated, she shall fall to the floor, and Sarah Diamond will tell you to search the body. You will find the Wand of Resurrection, Dawn's Key, and the Skull of Remembrance, and you may now use the small key to unlock the journal. Do so and read it, and it contains the diary entries about the Tomb of the Fallen. So after looting her corpse, Sarah Diamond will call you back to the southern room. With these items, go back and a short dialogue will appear, and Sarah Diamond demands you give the wand to him. Regardless of what option you pick, he will eventually grab the wand and try to revive Sir Owen. The wand, however, deems him unworthy and thus brings back Sir Owen, but it corrupts his arm at the same time. He explains that he wants to restore the centaur race using the wand, but the expedition must wait. So depending on what options you pick during all the dialogues, either Sarah Diamond will keep the wand, or he'll entrust Sir Owen with it, or he'll promise to give it to Sir Owen at a later point. Either way, it doesn't affect the outcome of the quest. Sarah Diamond will offer to teleport you back to the Edgefield Monastery with your permission, or you can stay and explore the area. Either way, you would have completed the quest, and it will come up, congratulations, you completed the Death of Chivalry quest. You are awarded 3 quest points, only if you had not completed Black Knight's Fortress before its removal, 250 magic experience, 250 strength experience, 2,500 coins, a 500 XP combat lamp usable on attack, strength, defense, constitution, magical range, a 250 XP prayer lamp. You can get 4 knightly titles, which are the Gallant, the Pierce, the Brave, and the Valiant, which you can choose through the title interface on the control panel. You will get Sir Owen's Sunday shield with an emote, which may be performed when the shield is equipped. The Skull of Remembrance, that gives the ability to replay quest cinematic cutscenes in a few locations. It will teleport you to the Black Knight Ritual Chamber where the bank chest is, and you can also rebattle Dawn when you use it on her body. You'll get the set of Black Knight Captain's armor. If you defeat Dawn a second time after the quest, you can get a cosmetic override of it as well, 2 treasure keys and 2 hearts of ice. But that is not all. There are also other rewards you can get after this quest, which apply to non-members, free-to-play, and members. I will quickly show you all those now, as I'm sure you would all like to find out what those are. So as I said, you can make Dulcin's armor a cosmetic override by defeating Dawn. All you have to do is use the Skull of Remembrance on her, and you'll just have to fight her again. It won't be any more difficult or any more easy, sorry. So literally you just repeat what you did in the actual quest, and when you do that, you shall obviously get it as an available cosmetic option in the outfits. If you didn't search the supply crate and needed 10, obviously you can go back and search it again to get 200 water runes and 100 fire runes. Obviously this is if you didn't take them during the quest. You can replant the cabbages in the Edgeville Monastery cabbage patch with 12 cabbage seeds and level 7 farming, which will give you 250 farming experience. This is near where the quest start point is, where Saradomin appeared. And then members can find these rewards in the coffins in the Tomb of the Fallen, which can be returned to via the portal. They all have specific level requirements in order to get them though. So you can get 3,500 XP with an ancient combat lamp, usable in any combat stat, but it requires 40 strength and 40 in the chosen combat skill, including prayer, to access it. You can get a 60,000 ancient prayer lamp, which requires 80 strength and 65 prayer to access it. You can get a gilded cabbage, which summons Braska Prime, who awards 10,000 bonus prayer experience after you kick it 30 times. This requires 60 strength to get this from the coffin though. This bonus prayer experience is awarded in the form of double XP when you train in the skill. You won't get it instantaneously as an actual XP lump. And you can also get a Templar outfit, which is another cosmetic override which you can access in your outfits as well. Whew, so, quite a lot of rewards there. So actually, considering what the old version of the quest used to give you, this is a lot better. Been particularly, obviously the XP rewards are really good. Obviously, the XP rewards you gain after the quest. Now, don't worry, if you don't have the stats to require them at the time, you can come back to it at a later time. Obviously, you just need to kind of remember that they're available for you. So literally, if you don't have like 60 strength, you can come back at a later time to search the coffins, and vice versa with the other stat required coffins as well. Also, the Skull of Remembrance is actually pretty handy to have, especially for free-to-play players, as it is the only free-to-play item, and it will teleport you directly to a bank. Members, it's still pretty good as well, but I know there's other items that teleport you in close range of a bank as well. But either way, it's a very handy item to have in order to access a bank regardless. But yeah, overall, not really a difficult quest, and not that too long as well. It's a pretty good one as well, with all the cutscenes and that take place. The only tough bit you'll probably find will be the battle against Dawn, but like I said, if you just make it, if you be strategic with it, you shouldn't have any problems. And other than that, I don't think you'll run into any problems with this guide. However, if you do get stuck at all, leave a comment in the comment section below and I shall help you out as best I can. If not, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, favourite, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Cheers guys, bye bye.